If you're a notary and you're getting frustrated because you feel like you're not getting the results that you're looking for, this video is for you. I'm going to tell you my top 3 things that I notice when a notary is stagnant and they're not growing. I'm going to tell you exactly what you're doing wrong and then show you exactly what to do to get results. Okay, it's going to be a real quick video. I'm going to break it down. When you finish watching this video, you're going to say, oh,
thank you, Vanessa. Now I know exactly what to do.
Okay, so let's jump right into it. Top 3 things that notaries typically do not do, or they do things incorrectly that are hurting their income goals. So let's get into it. Firstly, you don't have a solid foundation. And some people think like, oh, it's not that deep. It's just my side hustle. It's just a thing that I am just like, kind of finagling around. I'm sole propping. It's not like a full LLC, and they don't take it seriously. But you need to have a solid foundation for your business. And that is setting it up correctly. So first thing you want to do is make sure your business is actually set up correctly. You have your commission, you have your insurance, you have your supplies, you have your website, your phone number, your email. You know how much you're going to charge. You have a standard rate structure that you're going to do. Bigger thing that I see a lot of notaries not doing, you actually have your payment method set up. So like if, for example, if you're going to take credit card payments, which you should, you can set up squareup.com. It's completely free. You just pay per transaction. But having your payment method set up, having your business bank account set up, take the time to set up the foundation in the beginning so that way when you're running your business, not your hobby, not your side hustle, but your business, is prepared for the volume that you are expecting. Okay, so set up your foundation in the beginning. Your foundation is also going to include your handbook. So a lot of notaries actually don't read their handbook, and I feel like I'm like a broken record with this, but it's really important. So that way you know what you can and cannot do, and then you're not opening yourself up to legal problems down the line. Okay, so take your time, read your handbook, get familiar with notarial acts. If you're going to get attachable certificates, if you're going to get duplicate stamps of different variations, whatever that is, get solid on your service, which is notary work, and set up your business properly in the beginning. A lot of people will start and they'll say, oh, I got business cards, I'll do the website later. Oh, I have a phone number, but I didn't set up my email yet. Like, don't dilly-dally. On that same note, though, don't take like 30 days just to do a logo. It's not that deep, okay? Like, what is the Nike logo? It's the check. It's the white check. Don't overthink it because no one really cares about your logo. Your logo can be so well thought out, but if you have horrible service, they're not going to use you anyway, right? And I guarantee you nowhere on this planet did someone look at a logo and say, oh, I wish you would have used a lighter shade of green. It's just not speaking to me. No one cares, okay? They want to see a nice logo, professional, business presentation, but they're not caring that you just put one extra dot on the light or a dot over the T or dot over the I, or you wanted to have an extra sprinkle on the curvature of the line. It is not that deep, okay? I'm giving you a total of 15 minutes in Canva to get your logo done, and that is it. And we are done. Or use ChatGPT at this point. It'll spit you out one, and you can go back and y'all can bounce ideas around. 15 minutes, and we're done, okay? So take the time to set your foundation up properly. That's number 1, okay? Number 2 is y'all are not out here marketing. Like, you have to market. And I use this example all the time when I'm teaching SEO. So if you have a website, imagine it being a house. If you just build a house, which is your website, and you don't tell anybody about it, you don't invite people to the house, no one's going to come there. It's just an empty house. And people think because they made a website on the internet, like, oh, people are going to come. That's not how that works. Like, you have to invite them there doing certain things. People have to talk about it. It has to have some conversation running around it, right? Same thing with your notary business. So if you just set your business up and then say, oh, well, no one's calling me and no one's emailing me, and it's like, well, that's because they don't know who you are. Like, you're like a fish in a pond of like 1,000 fish. Like, who's going to call you? You're not as special as you are special. Don't get me wrong. But when it comes to notary work, you're not going to stand out unless you go and do that marketing. And marketing nowadays can be completely online. It's phone calls, it's emails, it's SEO on your website. You can do networking events. You can pass out business cards if you want to go in person. But my rule of thumb is if you are not actually out doing notary work, you should be spending your time in the face of your clients. So if you're not actually out signing power of attorneys, loan closings, what have you, you should be sending emails, making phone calls, doing title company visits, attorney visits, whatever the case is, in the face of your client. That's what you should be doing. After your foundation is set up, I don't even want you to touch your logo again. I want 90% of your time to be spent marketing. That's what I want you to do. And that's the part people avoid because it's like hard. It's like people don't like to get the no's. They're intimidated. You know, all the things. That hard part, that's why it's hard. You have to do the hard thing to get the money. That's the only way it's going to get there. And also too, you need to start learning about marketing effectively in 2025, now going into 2026. Like I always say, there's no reason for anyone not to have a website. It doesn't make any sense. You need to have one. A lot of you guys too are going out and setting up landing pages. That's not what I said. A landing page is not going to give you as strong of an SEO push as a website is. So you want to have a full website. Landing pages are primarily used for like single product pushes, like for events or like a single product. So for example, the best way to explain it is like, let's say Best Buy is like launching this or like some new product, right? Or an event or what have you. They will do a separate landing page just to promote that. And they usually will run it with like an ad or something like that. But it still ciphers back to their main store. Their main site never changes. So like if you wanted to have a landing page, usually you would set it up and then you'd run it with like an ad or some kind of promotion or a unique thing. But it's not going to build it. I mean, you can build SEO on a landing page. It's just not the best way to do it. You want to have a full website that you keep and you continue to add content to help you get that traction. Okay. Number 3, you guys have to wait. Like y'all will work for like 2 weeks and say, oh, it doesn't work. I don't want to do this anymore. You have to, I would say, at least commit to 6 months in this business to see traction. Now, some people get into it and they make money in the first couple weeks. But not everybody, especially if you've never done online marketing, you've never run a business, you have to give yourself that grace to get from point A to point Z. But if you're somebody who you know, like, I'm only going to try it for 2-3 weeks, or I'm only going to try it for 30 days. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to do something else. Don't bother. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your all your effort. Don't hype everybody up thinking you're going to start a notary business and then you're not going to do it. Just commit. If you can commit to 6 months and you actually do the things I said, set up your foundation, spend 90% of your time marketing, and also being consistent, you'll see results. Commit to that. Okay, commit to writing it out for the long haul. And that's what I think a lot of notaries who have the foundation, they know how to they'll miss the marketing piece. And then when they're not marketing effectively, they're not getting the goals that they want. And then they say, oh, it's not working. It works. If you see any 6-figure notaries around you in your state, online, whatever the case is, and they're in your state, it works. You just have to work. You have to do the thing, and it takes time. Remember this too. Most people in the United States don't make 6 figures. Making 6 figures is not easy. It's not something that just rolls into your lap. Yes, I talk about being a 6-figure notary because I've done it and do it. And I help people all across the country do the same thing. But none of them, I don't think, none of them are going to tell you it was easy. None of them. Because it's not. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. It is hard. It takes time. You're going to fail sometimes. It's going to happen. It's going to suck. Are you going to be like, oh my gosh, I lost a client. Oh my gosh, this company didn't pay me. Oh my gosh, it'll be all the things. So what? Business is hard. And the other thing you have to remember too is when you have a job and you clock into that job, when you clock in and you clock out, you know you're getting paid. It's guaranteed money. You put in your 40 hours, you're going to get that check. You can put 40 hours into a business and not make $1, okay? It's not the same thing. It does not equate. You have to just be in it and be committed for the long haul in order to get those results. So if you are ready to lock in with me in 2026, just go ahead and drop a comment below and tell me that I'm ready. Connect with me. Let's get it done. Remember the 3 things. Set your foundation first. 90% of your time needs to be marketing. Learn how to market effectively. I primarily focus on online marketing because it's where everything is pretty much going. Google can bring you money in your sleep. Learn how to market online and then commit to at least 6 months where you're going to double down, put all of your energy into it, and you're going to grow your business, okay? It does not happen overnight. It took me personally from 2014, the end of the middle, August 2014 to 2016 to quit my full-time job, okay? It didn't happen overnight, but it would have never happened if I would have quit, okay? It would have never happened. You have to stay focused. You have to learn the skill set. You have to market, and you have to be consistent. You do those three things, not you do though. You do those three things and you will be successful, okay? For more information, if you need help, you want to get coaching, you want to get training, go take the Ultimate Notary Training at notarytonotary.com. Get into our weekly coaching program that's every Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will help you personally build your notary business. Outside of that, until next time, you can be a six-figure notary, and happy signing.